It always ends with people. The temptation to see corporations as alien is there when we discuss control and ownership. After all, no one wants to believe that a few humans have so much power. But it is important that you understand that it is not just three conglomerates who own most of your entertainment and news. It is less than 50 humans. 32 media executives control the information consumed by over 277 million Americans. That means one executive decides what 850,000 people view. Of course, this is done through a complex media machinery housed under a number of companies, but you have to realize that it is the same 6 companies that own 70% of the cable you watch. We discussed Time Warner in the previous chapter, and 200 million unique users read news published by its properties. We believe readership is going away while media conglomerates won't even spare radio. There is a company called Clear Channel, and it owns not 500, not 1,000, but a whopping 1,200 radio stations. One company. And guess who runs that one company? People. They are people, and you are a person. How much news do you control? The answer is most likely 0. But if you curate what you share on Facebook, you control 100 billionth percent of your friend's new diet. How much entertainment do you own? The answer is likely 0, but if you have a podcast, you own a tiny portion of the overall streaming pie. This first part has been about convincing you that this industry is booming and that there are buyers everywhere. If you start something that gets hot enough, it will be taken off your hands, and you will be paid handsomely. And if you want to create your own economy by not just owning content, but expanding it into a full-fledged streaming platform, then more power to you. I will teach you how to do that as well. But it has to start with people. Remember who you are as a person and pick something for content creation that resonates with you. It is easy to dismiss media executives as cold, calculating, empty suits, but you have to realize how much passion Bob Iger had for different kinds of stories and Disney mythology as a whole to rise from heading a company under Disney to rising to the conglomerate's CEO. And afterward, the man talked some of the most artistic independents into selling their companies to him. Who else got Steve Jobs and George Lucas on board? If Billion Dollar Bob has to be a human at the top of the media game, you cannot afford to make empty content with dollar signs in your eyes. If you have to start with genuine content that will come from you, the person, and resonate with your audience, the people. And eventually, you will either sell it to billion-dollar corporations run by people or take it public on a stock market led by people. Just remember that it all ends with people, and people love authenticity. Remember who you are, and that will be your unique selling point forever.